Hello. I just recently had a salvia trip. My first. Let me tell you, being a former professional tripper, I've done a lot of acid. I've used shrooms. I've done a lot of stuff, let's just say. I particularly liked acid in the past, yes. I've done a lot of tabs. Enjoyed it. Had some good ones, had some bad ones. And let me just start off by saying, salvia, why is it legal? Okay, good question. I don't care. It was fucking amazing. Powerful? Very powerful. Now, if I can explain sort of in detail what happened. Well, let's just say I haven't done any hardcore drugs in a while. Years. Nothing. At least over a year. Maybe a little longer. And I didn't smoke weed. Nothing. So, here I am, tough guy. I grabbed the 250X for my first salvia trip. Whereas most people will tell you try 20X, maybe 80. So I go right for the 250. Bang. Okay? So I hit it. And I all thought I was all funny saying bye-bye. About maybe 10 seconds after holding it. And all I recall is these friends of mine sitting around me just sort of trying to fly away. Like, float up and out of reality. And they did. At first I thought that was going to be the extent of it. No. If I can explain it in the easiest way, if anybody's ever had surgery and went through anesthesia, very similar as far as how quick I was gone from reality. Spirit, soul, gone, not Dave any longer. I probably could have counted down from 100 to maybe 96, and then I was gone, and I was on a ride. I was on some kind of a ride. Obviously, just like anybody explaining something, it's hard to explain. But I was on some kind of a ride. And if you'll refer to the previous video of me on it, I asked, what am I on? And somebody said, you're on salvia. That's not what I was asking. I recall asking that because I was on a ride of non-reality. That was the ride I was on. And I think I circled around and saw them at the waiting station, but I didn't want to get off, so I went back around. And I might have been going around a few times. I don't really, it's hard to, they were gone. There was nobody there. I couldn't see these people sitting there. Gone. Sort of, once they started coming back into view, I realized that I was sort of coming back into reality. Like my vision was coming back. What was really in front of me and not just like a fucking trip ride. My vision was coming back. And they were asking me questions like, how do you feel? And I'm like, I didn't even know who I was when I was coming out of it. I didn't know who they were. My sister's looking at me. I had no idea what was going on. Like, I didn't even know who I was. But that was the initial, that was the quick, like, get away from reality. But right after that, when I came out of that, I felt like it was a lot of acid. I felt really uncomfortable. Like, I almost had that bad trip feeling before I was able to grasp what was really going on. I had that really uncomfortable. My buddy Chris is taping right now. He's sitting over there talking to me, and I'm looking at him like trying to answer him like a normal, like functioning subliminal, like subconscious human, but like he was weirding me out. And Johnny over here on his computer was weirding me out. My sister went upstairs. I thought she was all mad. And I was like, am I sweating? And I was like, I think I was sweating, and I felt really disgusting. I don't know, I just felt like really disgusting. I think because my shirt's just a little dirty, it's not really, but I just felt like I felt disgusting, like that really kind of bad trippish feeling. I was like, and instantly I looked over at the pipe that I had put down a minute or two before with the wad of salvia left, and I was like, I gotta get this fucking shit away from me. I'm like, because that might help. I almost had that initial feeling like I didn't want to feel like that. And that's what you feel when you're on a lot of acid and you start to have a bad trip. But I wasn't having a bad trip. I was sort of just, the feeling wasn't stranger to me, but it was sort of recently stranger. Like, I forgot how tripping hard feels. And I felt like I was on a lot of times of acid. When I came back to reality, never mind when I was gone from it. When I came back to reality, I felt like I was on acid. There was that glossy look on everything, that surreal, glossy look. And and people were weirding me out, and I wanted to go in the bathroom and be away from them for a minute, but I knew I had to do a chant and just suck it up. And really pacey. I was really nervy afterwards, but I realized it was kind of cool. It was actually really cool. It was an amazing experience. Like, I didn't expect it to be that powerful. But I don't know. I guess it's not bad for it. Fuck out of me. It's not bad for me because I was bummed out for a while. Even still, I still have the lingering. This is what, about a half hour, maybe 40 minutes.
Longer than
I'm not.
Yeah, at
I'm
least
not,
an hour.
I'm not. I don't really. I'm fully grasping reality again, but it still has that light lingering. Maybe just because I haven't done a drug in so long. It has that light lingering, like weird kind of feeling, but not like thorough. I went away from reality, slowly came back on a ride, got off the ride, had no idea where I just was, who anybody around me was. Then when the people around me started to make sense who they were, felt like I was on a lot of acid, and I was almost uncomfortable. And once I started to really realize that it's me, I'm still the same person I was like 5 minutes ago, and then it was comfortable again, and yes, I brought it to everybody.